This whole business that Biden's going to tank was wrong. The whole business that Trump's going to take votes from Biden is wrong, and that's really wrong. We've talked about that. I mean, whoever tentative Biden voters are, they don't want to go to Trump. And you're in a situation now where apparently the wheels aren't falling off, and I imagine that's part of the president's calculations too in that middle finger Friday night.
Well, the president is out with a letter just this morning addressed to Democratic lawmakers and released by his campaign, Bloomberg News is reporting, and it's, quote, I am firmly committed to staying in this race, to running this race to the end, and to beating Donald Trump, end quote. So there, I guess that says it all there. Terry, is that kind of where we leave it at this point?
Well, I find it interesting that everybody wants to give the smoke and mirrors on the political and donor side all the credence in the world, and Biden none of the credence. And Biden was, I thought, very direct on Friday night, regardless of what you think about the directness or how whether it's advisable or not. I mean, that's where it is. And unless there's another glitch of the kind that existed in that debate, he's going to stay in, and that's what he said. You've got the political class on the other side saying, well, he's got to make a decision by this Friday. Like, let's think about that. This Friday is just after the NATO summit and just before the Republican convention. So the look you want, Democrats and the press, is you want Biden to capitulate to Trump on the eve of Trump's convention. That's what you want?
Right.
Biden's not going to do that.
You led with a single sentence that I've heard many others say now, that all that matters is the polls. When do we see polls besides the Bloomberg poll that was out? When do we see polls that quantifies pro-Biden, anti-Biden, for that matter, pro-Trump, anti-Trump?
I think you see them trickle in later this week, and there's probably another big tranche coming just before the Republican convention. I would urge you all to pay attention to only two things: what's actually going on in the swing states and whether they are registered voter or likely voter polls. Likely voter polls are what matters, and registered voter polls are pretty much all you're getting right now.